And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Before we start our next segment, we are going to talk about the 54th District State Senate seat in Georgia. Trump was interviewed I seen on Twitter. I will be interviewed today at 7:30 at Today show at 7:30. Enjoy. So that was out there. He tweeted that. And then I see that, is it me or is it, let's see here, Person of the Year, Donald Trump made Time Magazine Person of the Year. So there's a couple things going on there. And okay, now, let me do a quick segment. We've been working on this because here's an interesting thing, okay? Governor Nathan Deal, I'm going to stay with me. I'm going to give you the if you haven't watched for 2 days, I'm going to give you a quick summary. Georgia Governor, Republican Governor Nathan Deal appointed the state senator from the 54th District of Georgia, Charlie Bethel, to the appeals court. Charlie Bethel's picture, please.
Yes, sir. Charlie Bethel.
Right there. So this gentleman won re-election, Charlie Bethel, to the 54th District, State Senate, Georgia, Republican. He won that November 8th. Republican Governor Nathan Deal picked him on November 9th to be on the appeals court, be a justice on the appeals court of Georgia. So there you go. So that set off a special election in a little over 30 days. That Monday or Tuesday, December 13th. Tuesday, December 13th. Now, take that one down. Okay, so 5 candidates go and qualify for this window of 30 days. Chuck Payne. Chuck. All right, there's Chuck Payne. Chuck Payne went and qualified, okay? Republican, qualified. There's 1 vote, Republican, okay? Conda Goodson went and qualified to run for this seat. Republican, Conda Goodson, okay? Now, let me back up and say, because it's a special election and there's no primary, this is actually a nonpartisan election. These candidates have confirmed Republican status, but this is let's get clear, this is a nonpartisan race because you don't have time to have a Democrat primary, a Republican primary, and then have a general. So this is a 30-day, quick, right out of the gate, okay? So I think the one thing here is Conda Goodson, Republican, okay, going for a Republican vote. She qualifies, candidate number 2. All right, let's go to William Vineyard. There's William. William Vineyard, nice guy. Marine, nice guy. I really liked William. He's a nice guy. Okay, they're all good candidates, So William goes and he qualifies. There's 3 Republicans. Three. Now, the last Republican, which I like all the candidates. I got a chance to talk to this lady the other night. Very nice lady. Michelle Shell, that's what she goes by, Shelley, or I think Shelley Underwood. Michelle Shelley Underwood. Okay. 4 Republican candidates. Okay. 4 Republican candidates. Now, there's something here that parallels that makes sense. That when there's an open seat, let's say like presidential and 17 candidates, there's a willingness right now in this country for people to step up on the Republican side that want to serve. Okay? So you got 4 candidates. Now, I do not know if when Republican Governor Nathan Deal of Georgia decided to elevate Charlie Bethel to the appeals court. I don't know if at that time they were counting on 4 Republican candidates in the race. But what's the big deal? Because really, a Republican would win anyway. So let's not go backwards. 2 days ago, we had this in a segment. Let's not go backwards and say, hey, you know what? Who was the governor's pick? Who would he like to see? Who would they like to see in Atlanta? But you got 4 Republicans. Wonder if they ever thought this was going to happen in this red district, that this lady would step up, nonpartisan. Debby Peppers. Okay? That's your cue to put the picture up. Could you move it over? McFly.
McFly. I got
Okay.
it.
There's Debby Peppers. Debby Peppers. Debby Peppers. I'm not going to say I've not spoke to her. I will tell you I have 2 phone calls and an email. I think I have it. I have a Facebook message to her. I went on her Facebook page and I asked her to call me, okay, because I give candidates a chance to, confirm or deny or make their comments. So there's been some sources that have said some things about Miss Peppers and her voting record and so forth. So I offered her that. So Debby Peppers, I sent her a message and I called her. There's a number on her website. I called the number. I left a message. She has not returned my calls. So sources tell me, okay, that Miss Peppers voted for Hillary Clinton. So just saying, she voted for Hillary Clinton. Could this person, and I'll tell you why in a minute, could this person be taking right in the center of a red area, big red area, okay? Big red area. Could she be shooting a blue dart right in the middle of it? Don't think the Atlanta press went like that. Now, this is at a forum where she makes an admission of who she voted for. Cole, play that for us, please, that video.
Okay, well, I agree with Lynn. That is a private matter, but it's kind of like taking a fifth. Everybody knows you're guilty if you do it. So I'm going to tell you that I voted for Clinton, and that was primarily because I felt like Trump did not understand the system, and it concerns me very much to hear someone wanting to bar the press from press conferences. It concerns me to hear somebody say the things that I heard come out of his mouth. Sometimes I can excuse a candidate by saying, well, maybe people didn't read up on it and don't know, but I heard things come out of his mouth that my children would be punished for if they said. Because of that, and because he represents us, and people judge this country on what our leadership says and does, I voted for Clinton. She was not my first choice. That's not who I voted for before that. But between the two of them, I felt she was the better choice, and that's who I voted for.
Okay. As you can see, Debby Peppers makes an admission she voted for Hillary Clinton. Okay? Makes that admission she voted for Hillary Clinton. All right? Pearl Harbor Memorial behind us here today. So she makes that admission she voted for Hillary Clinton. So the other 4 candidates there, two to her left and 2 to her right, are the 4 Republican candidates at this forum. Now, here is the problem with this is we got a special election. We got a special election. As of Saturday, sources tell me, even with the Saturday voting out of Gordon County, Whitfield County, Murray County, and West Pickens County, the west side of Pickens County, that about 500 people had voted, okay? Sources tell me in the 54th State Senate District, there's probably combined, active and inactive combined, about 85,000 voters. I feel on December 13th, Election Day, next Tuesday, that out of 85,000 possible votes, the State House, Senate seat 54, could be won with 5,000 votes cast, maybe. I don't know, I could be wrong. 5,000 out of 85,000, maybe. A special election. Was the governor thinking if he appointed Charlie Bethel, the state senator, on the 9th, that Christmas nobody would be paying attention? These are just my summary words, not the governor's. But nobody would be paying attention. You get the candidates in you wanted, my words. 30 days later, you get the person you want to replace Charlie Bethel. All is good. Bada bing, bada boom, like I always say. Could that have happened? And they didn't count on 4 candidates coming to the table that want the Republican vote and 1 Democrat. Now, Ms. Peppers, Debby Peppers has not told me she's a Democrat. She voted for Hillary Clinton. But 25% of the district, I understand, is Democrat. And on a special election, do you realize 1 person going for that vote and 4 going for the same vote? How these 4 have to overcome what this one does not. If this one vote gets their portion of the 25% of Democrats to the polls, you see, these people are not going to switch over here. But some of these may go over here because they don't know that Ms. Peppers voted for Hillary Clinton, maybe. Because it's nonpartisan race, nonpartisan. I don't even think you'll see the D or the R next to their name. I don't think so. I got to check. There's 2 things we got to check. Will the D and R be next to the name? I don't think so because it's nonpartisan. You'll just have names. And a lot of people know Debby Peppers. I will end by saying, well, what makes you think she stands a chance? Go look at the campaign finance reports. There's only 2 candidates that really show the financial ability to get their name out right now. That is Chuck Payne and Debby Peppers. Financially, she has the money, okay? Just saying, she has the money to get her name out. Now, Shelley Underwood, is well known, got great name recognition, and Conda Goodson has name recognition from the last time she ran against Charlie Bethel in the primary. But I don't know about William. I'm your host, BKP. We'll get further into this tomorrow. But there you go. Could a Democrat swoop in? Here's, before I go to break, we'll put this in the segment, okay? Somebody actually said to me yesterday, this was said to me yesterday, if Debby Peppers gets elected, it would only be for 2 years. And I just swiped my head and got to thinking, really? That's what you're saying? It'd only be for 2 years? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning. Oh, rickshaw. Thank you out there. You told me it's a rickshaw. All right, got it. I'll explain that later. Take us to break, Cole, and we'll be back right after these messages.